Hey everybody, I'm just going to do a quick pickups video because I really wanted to do a review on South Park: The Stick of Truth, but I am like probably an hour from beating it and I won't do it unless I've beat it, so that'll be the one after this. I got 5 games here, just quickly talk about each one, and we shall start with the silliest one, and that is Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Something I would never actually buy, but I bought this because it's going to be the next game, which is tomorrow as I'm recording this, for the Another Gaming Podcast game night. So I thought, well, I gotta grab it. It's not very expensive, so I'm pretty stoked actually to play this. Sounds like it's going to be pretty fun, and I better do some practicing tonight. The next game on here is one I got yesterday, and that is the Silent Hill HD collection for the PlayStation 3. I will admit to you all right now that I have actually never played a Silent Hill game. Oh, I can feel the dislikes and the everything else that's bad. So I know that Dustin Christ is just screaming at me right now. But anyway, this one I'm pissed off because it comes with Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3. I really just want Silent Hill 1. It would be nice to have an HD remake of that because it's not that I won't go back and play older games. I obviously do, but with a game like this, it would be nice to have it remastered. Like RPGs, I don't care, but whatever. I just never ever played games in this genre, but I somehow missed this. So bad. But I really want to play this because it definitely looks really fun. So I'll have to give it a shot. We'll see the opinions on what I should do with that. Next game is one that doesn't have a cover, but it is on the cover project, so I'll print it out soon, whatever, no big deal. So not really worth showing. But it's Mario Tennis Open. Basically why I wanted that is me and my boyfriend really like the DS download play stuff to play on our 3DS, so like we've been playing Mario Party together, and we just love those kind of games. We just need one cartridge and we can play multiplayer. It's just super fun to play at night. And Mario Tennis Open is perfect for that. And it's really weird because just as I buy it, and then I see that Bruno has uploaded a video on it, SNES Mapper, so I was really stoked. I'm like, oh my god, he's been playing it too. So I'm really actually enjoying it. I'm hoping to actually beat it on the singles mode because it's really not that hard, but it's definitely still fun. And then when I beat it, I'll do a quick little review on it. Can't be that long, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and it's perfect for multiplayer. It's actually really fun. And next we have the 2 big ones. As I said, only have 5 games. I usually do huge pickup videos, but I need to do some videos here. I love doing videos. So the next one is quite possibly one of my favorite games ever. Obviously of the year. And that is South Park: The Stick of Truth. This is not disappointing in the slightest. This is amazing. If you don't watch South Park, I can understand enjoying it but not enjoying it to its fullest, because you got to understand the show. I love the show. I've been watching it since I was like 13, and I love South Park. I've always thought it was great. It's everything. I don't know. It's just a really good cartoon, and everybody makes fun of it, like, it's just, dirty and bad words and crap, and it's like, it's a lot more than that. Sometimes South Park can get pretty deep, and it has some interesting concepts to share. I just also love Matt Stone and Trey Parker. They're just great. So it's basically, like, I'm almost done. I'm at the final boss, so I will probably finish it tonight. I've just been playing a couple hours each day and whatever, so I'll finish it, but very, very short. It's like, I don't know, like 12 hours long or something. I actually haven't been keeping track of how long I've been playing it, but it's probably like that. I don't know. Really short, but the game is visually one of the best games ever. And I say that because it's doing what it intended to do correctly. A game like Grand Theft Auto 4, it's trying to look realistic. It will never look like real people. This is trying to look like the show. It is the show. So on that, it fits perfectly. It's like Ni no Kuni. It was trying to look like a Studio Ghibli movie, and it kind of did. So I give games like that more thumbs up than I would another game, because it achieved exactly what it was trying to do. I hope this makes sense. But either way, this game's phenomenal. I can't wait to share more with you guys on it. But it's got so many things in it, you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe they went there. There's no way they could top that. And then you play a couple more hours in, and they just completely, oh my god, it's crazy. Some of the stuff that's in that game, it's so bad. Anyway, South Park fan, you'll love it. The next game is one I've been really looking forward to, and a lot of reasons actually, and that's Final Fantasy X and X-2, the HD remaster. Wow, this is a great game, and I've never beat this, but I'm hoping to actually finally beat this game. This was the reason that back when the PlayStation 2 came out, I bought a PlayStation 2. This used to be on TV, like commercials, and I would see it, and there would always be that image of like, is it Titus or Titus? I always said Titus when I was a kid, but let's just say Titus. Titus was in the water, and the graphics were like unbelievable. You couldn't even like deal with yourself. I saw it on TV and I thought, there's no way that's a video game. Like it just didn't even, I just couldn't believe it. Like it was unbelievable. We had just come from the N64 PS1 generation, and everything compared to that, it looked unreal. So I remember it was like, do I buy a GameCube? Do I buy a PS2? Xbox wasn't even, I didn't even give a shit about that. And it was the first time I was like, oh, I'm leaving Nintendo behind, and I didn't buy a GameCube, I bought a PlayStation 2. With my own money, I was in grade 8, so I was really stoked, went to Walmart and like literally paid with like pennies. I had like a huge Ziploc bag. And bought a PlayStation 2. I did not buy this game, but it was like, I rented it, and I remember just sitting there for like 8 hours and just being mesmerized. I couldn't believe it. It was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, so that's another reason it sort of holds a special place in my heart. Never beat it, because I didn't really beat any games when I was like in grade 8. I was just a pretty shitty gamer. Like I played games and then I'd be like, alright, I'll rent something else, and it's whatever. I just didn't beat it. But now that I have this, I really, really, really want to get into it, because I just remember it being a gorgeous game. It's the first Final Fantasy game to have voice acting. Like, wow, it was just, there were so many achievements, and I always remember Final Fantasies always being on top of technology. Like, they were always one step ahead. Like, a Final Fantasy game you knew was going to be, like, graphically innovational, and, like, there's so many, I don't know, it was just, you just knew it was going to be fantastic, and this was obviously, you know, not disappointing at all. It looked amazing. There's a reason they obviously redid it and re-released it, because people really loved it. So I'm so stoked. And also, not that I'm doing an unboxing or anything, but it's the this was the limited edition. I don't know, they didn't have anything less. There obviously must be a normal one, but it comes like this in this like nice little book, like the Japanese art. Like there's an art book in it, and it's like this nice little case, like really nice. I'm really excited. Usually don't really care about stuff like that, but this is a pretty special game to me. For all those reasons. It just represents, I don't know, Final Fantasy to me represents being a teenager, because I played all of them. I didn't finish them, but I was playing them, and they just, I got ADD, and I'd be like, all right, time for 9, now time for 8, now time for 10, and I would just play them, and I would always get so far. So now that I'm older, I'm actually beating games, and this is great. But Final Fantasy X, I always remember being great. I have Final Fantasy X too. And I actually thought it was pretty good, but because I didn't beat the first one, I was always a little confused, and then I never ended up finishing it. So I don't necessarily care about that one as much, but definitely Final Fantasy X. I put it in the PS3, and it does look a lot better. The cutscenes look way better. Everything is just, you know, a little crisper. So especially when you're walking around, I was really excited. So time to finish Final Fantasy 13, hey, and then I can truly get to this. So really excited. It's a really nice case, and a lot, as you can see, a lot bigger than normal PS3 games. So that's all the things I picked up lately. Again, not that much. I'm trying to really cut back and only buy like some of the new releases that I actually want to play, like South Park, which was, it's great. So I can't wait to do a review for you guys on that, and hopefully Mario Tennis. But yeah, that's all my pickups, and I will see you guys later.